to real life. The spicier the better.
Girl, what's the tea is here with your spicy dose of chaos. Sprinkle with a little love.
Hello, it's your girl with the tea. Let's talk about it.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and another segment of Let's Talk About It with your girl What's the Tea, aka Monica. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are doing amazing out here. I hope everyone is doing great, because I am. And of course, we're going to talk about something today. What are we talking about? It is Drama Girl Thursday, Drama Queen Thursday, and we are going to be talking about those girls, SWV and Escape, and Basketball Wives every Thursday. You can catch me here talking about that drama that those girls are having. All right, and so before we get into all that, let's do some housekeeping, as so they call it. Everything that Miss Monica say is her opinion. Everything that Miss Monica's guests say are their opinions as well. All right? And I am just here to entertain you. Nothing more and nothing less. Okay? So let's get into it.
You ready to talk drama? From screen to real life. The spicier the better.
Girl, what's the tea is here with your spicy dose of chaos. Sprinkle with a little love.
Hello, it's your girl with the tea. Let's talk about it.
All right, as you guys can see, we're going to be starting off with SWV today. Miss Lisa said she's coming in. She's having a little technical difficulty, so we'll just catch her up to speed once she makes it here. Okay, so SWV and Escape. Oh my goodness, what is really going on? Like, can somebody tell me? Okay, so you guys know SWV and Escape. They've been around. They were my icons. Like that's the music that I listened to back in 1975. I'm a 75s baby. Right? Do the math. 1975. So you guys know how old this month is. Now, I am proud of my age. So I got a birthday coming up next month. Yeah. So I'm gonna be celebrating with you guys. I'm gonna be looking. Yeah. Put my cash out that day. See who likes Miss Monica. But so SWV and Escape, you know, they threw the hits down. Like we used to go to the school dances. That's when you used to have school dances. You used to slow dance. And like the girls that mamas them didn't let them go to the dance, you slow dance with their boyfriend. Yeah. Yeah, they be want to fight you Monday morning, stuff like that. That actually happened to me. But all I'm saying is that's what we used to jig to back then. We used to jig to Candy and Tamika and Tasha and Tiny, Coco, Layla, and oh my God, I always forget the other SWV's ladies' name. But we used to jam to those ladies. And so, both of those girls rock. Both of those teams rock. But of course, everybody knows if you got drama in your family, you definitely know you're gonna have drama when it comes down to groups. I mean, every group that we know out there has drama. New Edition has drama. Who was that group with Cisco and them? They always had like drama. Boys and Men. Who would think that Boys and Men would probably have drama, right? I mean, just drama after all the groups had drama. Run DMC had drama. If you guys watch, I watch the Wu-Tang Clan. I love that show. They have, boy, they didn't even like each other, and they had a group. So, I mean, it's drama. So now drama done led on to adult life. The Temptations had drama. The Temptations. 5 Heartbeats. They was a fake group, but they had drama too, y'all. But anyway, so now the story opens up. You can't even really get, let's really talk about it. You can't really even get into the show because they got so much drama on the internet with Rocky and Tasha and Tamika, Candy and Tamar, Candy and Tasha, Todd and Candy and Tasha and Rocky on here doing phone interviews with Tasha K, talking about people done sending him naked pictures and people doing things that they shouldn't be doing, talking about people's husbands. I mean, too much. It's just a lot. So on the show, Tamika is all excited. Okay, so let's get into it. So Tamika is all excited. She is getting the opportunity to take the lead into preparing the show. And she's come up with all these bright ideas and she's ready. She's excited. I'm excited for her. The show sounds like it's going to be amazing. But of course, bad seed. Tasha not cooperating. She's not showing up to shows. She's not showing up to practices. So if she's not showing up to practices, she ain't trying to show up to no show. And then she doing all this back stuff. I got a clip. Let me just show you what I'm talking about when I say she doing all this back stuff. So let's just talk about what she really doing. Hold on, Miss Monica got some stuff for y'all. I sure do.
I want you to pay your sister. I want you to stay with me. Go to the bank.
Now, we know that Tasha can sing. Okay, yes. She used to blow the house down. We know that she can sing. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. Pay your sister money back, and the Lord will be happy and continue to bless. Quit coming out here and saying that you don't owe your sister money. And then you acting funny and shicey. You're not telling nobody that, oh, I'm not telling them. You're just going on. You guys are in a group. And so you can't come to the women and say, hey, this is what I've got going on. And even if you're not talking about paying your sister, just show respect for the group. Let the group know, hey, this is what I'm doing. Why has it got to be so much backstabbing, especially when you're working for the Lord? The Lord don't like that. The Lord don't like it. He don't like it. There ain't nothing about in the word that say sneak around and backstab your group. Okay? It don't say that in the Bible. It says treat your neighbors like you want to be treated. Don't say it just like that. But the Lord's still working with me. But it says something like that. Okay, so let's get it together. Now, Miss Lisa is back. I see she's here. So we're going to bring her on so she can jump in on this conversation. So let's give her a big old warm welcome. Hey, girl.
Hey,
Hi. I hear some sounds back there. You okay?
what is going on, child? I've been having time. It was just working on me. I've been having time. You can see my thing trying to download, Girl, well, listen. Let me just give you the tea real quick. I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna just go dark for now. So this is
We can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
It's static. It's staticky. And first I saw you, but now I just see an L.
I can't figure this out. I didn't know I couldn't. I didn't know I couldn't do my laptop from my laptop. So, I mean, I didn't know I couldn't log in from my laptop.
Wow.
So, I had to download Chrome. And so
Oh, but somebody else used it and they couldn't use Chrome. They had to use Safari.
yeah, YouTube be doing something crazy, and now I can't even see my face. So, anywho,
Oh, so you came in through YouTube. Why you didn't come in through Facebook?
I can enter through Facebook.
When you click on that link and it gives you the option, it'll give you the option to connect either through Facebook, YouTube. You can either one of those. You can enter through your Facebook too, or you don't even have to enter through any of those. You don't have to connect any of those. You can just enter.
Okay, let me just try again. Let me get out and try again, guys.
Yeah, come back, try it again. We're gonna keep talking till you get back.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. All right. So let's get back into it. You know, when you're going live, things allowed to happen. So now, Tasha wants to sing for the Lord, but she want to keep it a secret. And then she's being really nasty to the girls. Even when she's coming in, Tasha and Coco is there. I mean, Candy and Coco is in the scene, and Coco brings her son. Hey, Coco brings her son, and she's in a stank attitude. Like, why even show up? Like, get your attitude in check, lady. Okay, if you don't want to be in a group again, just bow out the group, because the group is going to continue to go on without you, because your sister sings your songs. She sings everybody verses. Everybody, because she can sing. Okay, she sounds wonderful. Shout out to Tamika. I like Tamika. Now, let's get into this. Now, this is something that I was wondering about. So let me roll my other clip, because my content manager, she's the bomb. She be bringing me everything in. I be like, girl, where you been all my life? Where she been all my life? Here we go. Let's talk about this. Now we really just gonna stop it. Okay. Now, all of a sudden, Miss Tasha wants to be buddy with SWV. And they're supporting her. I see Coco is there supporting her. But Coco got a lot of major attitudes too going on. Coco got stank face when it's talking about the headlining. Coco, like, what's the okay? You know what, y'all, and try, and I get that, but let's get to the money. Who finna make the money? Who finna come home with the gusto? Because I done sold 30 million records, and baby, I needs to know y'all here chi and cha, but ain't nobody saying nothing. Now it's pretty convenient coincidence that this particular meeting, okay, let's talk about the meeting with the 2 pieces of meat, turkey, ham, whatever, ham, 2 pieces of ham they brought. Tasha was there, chimmy with Coco. I bet y'all didn't even catch that. Okay, see, let me do this again so y'all can get it.
Now we really just gonna stop it.
Mm-hmm. All right, now who's in Nashville? Mm-hmm. With the church bus. First of all, let's talk about the bus. Where you get money at? Where you get money to get your name and picture on that bus? That money that you spending, if them people gave you some, what they be giving these people? This extra money, what do they give them, bonuses or upfront money? You should have marched that on over there to Tamika house. The church bus, yes. She should have marched that to Tamika house and say, sister, you not the royalties. They ain't got she don't have royalties yet because she just started singing for the church. You know, they give you the upfront money for the church, the advance. The money, the advancement that always come back and get you at the end, because then they say she with Motown, the advance, and then you be looking for a check, and they be like, oh, you remember that church bus? You remember your picture on that church bus? Oh, you remember them lights up there on that stage? Oh, you remember that wardrobe and that makeup artist and that hairdresser? Oh, you ain't remember though. Yeah, that's your roll. That's your money right there. Your advance. That's your check. Here your 2-cent check. But she's smart on this one because she is the owner of all her masters. So she's excited. Yes, it took 100 years, the oldest dirt, to get an understanding on what to do with that. Okay. Shout out to all the young stars and the babies that are out here that has learned from the mistakes of the old heads and grab a hold to your own master so you can control your narrative. Shout out to you guys for doing that. The generation that we got, they cool crazy, but they smart. They cool crazy, but they are smart. If they can use half of that cool crazy for that smart, we'll be right. They'll be on some. They'll be on some. So now, let's check it out. Okay. So she got the church bus, right? She comes to the meeting with the 2 pieces of ham, and her and Coco chimmy cha. And Coco says, hey, let's stop this chimmy cha. Let's talk about the money. Y'all chi and cha, but who name going on this billboard? Because I already know the first person name is going to get the most of the money. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Y'all see that? That was good. That's what she said. She said, let's talk about it. And the person that never shows up at the meetings, at rehearsal, scheming behind everybody's back with the devil allegedly himself, doing all this extra, says, oh, we both can headline. We all can do it. We can co-headline. This is the first time, I'm not a Candy fan. But this is the first time that I was like, Candy, can you jump up like you do on Housewives and get her together? Why are y'all sitting there just looking at her? How is she speaking for everyone? A person that has not shown up for anything, but all of a sudden she cha-cha and kikiing with SWV, and now she making decisions for the group. Come on, man. Candy, y'all, Tiny, y'all, Tamika, come on, y'all, stop it now. Y'all should have grabbed hold to that. I don't know what the cameras may have cut off, but I hope y'all got her together. Now, I feel like you guys both all should probably be doing co-headlining, but that was not for her to say. This was supposed to be for the group, a group discussion, not like she just took control and she made the decision for everybody. I thought that was horrible. That was not good. That was good. That wasn't good. And I was waiting for someone to jump in and say, Something. So now let's talk about, since she want to be all of somebody. Oh, Miss Lisa back. I see her. Okay, I did see her, and she's sitting there froze, and then she not moving. Okay, we tried it again, and it's a no. Okay, so we're gonna wait to see if her signal come back. So, all right, so now this young lady has disturbed the peace. Candy is upset. Tiny is upset. Tamika is upset. Candy said that she act like she the Supremes. I mean, Diana Ross and they the Supremes, or Gladys Knight and they the Pips, and she tired of it. So, hey, they are touring without her, and I do not blame them. Rocky, the manager, is out here making a mess of everything with his mouth. Some men just don't know when to shut up. Okay, he had no business talking to Tasha K. He knows that. That was dead in the water. The first thing he should have said when she called him was, I've already talked on this. This is old news, and I have nothing further to discuss. And hung the phone up. That's what she should be doing, trying to control her man and his mouth. So let's talk about what else is going on, because they everywhere. So let's see.
I already explained to everybody that she signed all of us up for Sound Exchange.
Well, I signed Escape, every one of them, up for Sound Exchange. And I sent all the paperwork. And Tamika, I did Latasha, everybody. And Tamika told me, when we filled out the paperwork, she was living in New York then, and I still have the paperwork, and I filled it out, and I put it. Her address was all in New York and everything. Tamika, my Tamika had gotten her checks, and it was a pretty big check then. I'm thinking it was like close to $20,000 the first time. They got a lot of checks though, and Tamika said, I didn't get my checks. And I said, well, you should have. I said, because Tamika's gotten several checks already. And so we called up to Sound Exchange. Me and Tamika was on the line, and we talked to, this guy's name was Joe Mo Grady. Talked to Tamika, and she asked him questions about her checks, and he told her that her checks were going to Hampton, Georgia. And so after that, she said, well, I live in New York. How did this happen? And he sent her copies of the checks.
He sent copies.
He said something about your sister and Rocky. Edward Bivens, because I really didn't know Rocky's name.
Right, he said Edward Bivens cashed your checks. But how was I supposed to get my money back?
The only way you could get your money back is you had to prosecute them. And you said, I don't want to do that.
Once we did do the investigation, well, they sent information. Someone sent in, which was my sister, and I will be showing that in a second. She changed the contract and put her name on the contract saying that she was my manager. And you're going to see that in a second. And then they put they sent my passport. It was a lot of stuff.
And he talked to Tamika, and they had proof. They thought it was you and everything. But there's only reason that you couldn't get your money back is you would have to prosecute them.
No one has a reason to lie. And you're going to see with the receipts. And if it wasn't for Miss Diane, none of us, me, Candy, my sister, Tiny, nobody would have gotten these checks from Sound Exchange. If it wasn't for you finding out about that royalty, how my information was changed and sent to Sound Exchange. Now, when my sister was asked about Sound Exchange, she acted like she didn't know what I was talking about. So I'm not gonna do too much. I will show you a few pieces of evidence that shows how they went in and they changed my address to their address. How they changed my email. Everything that Miss Diane did was changed by my sister, Latasha Scott. That will give you evidence. Now, the misconception is the 30,000. It wasn't one check. It was multiple checks. It wasn't just one. So I was very nice. I was being very nice to say that only 30,000 was stolen from me. I was very nice to say only 30,000 was taken from me, stolen from me rather. So, you want your apology? How about I give them proof what you did? Just a little bit, not a lot. I'm not trying to bury you.
I mean, I think the misconception for me is that I'm a mean girl or that I'm a thief. You know, even with this $30,000 allegation from my sister, of which I've always wanted clarity since day one. I've called, I've reached out, I've sent voice messages, like to try to get clarity, because you're talking about something that happened 10 years ago that I know nothing of. And I'm finding out in seeing. So my thing is was this for a storyline or is this real life? Because in real life, me and my sister, we talk. And you're talking about 10 years ago, and I'm calling you. And if somebody accuses you of something, they should be able to talk to you about it. It's not even about the $30,000. It's about having my sister back. Like, I'll give you that. But at the end of the day, you need to talk to me. I don't want to hear from somebody. You're talking to everybody else outside of me. Talk to me.
Word.
I'm your sister.
And let me.
Oh, okay. Miss Lisa, are you there?
I'm here. Can you see me?
No, it's black.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm
We can hear you though. Turn your. You're gonna have to put a picture by your. You have to put a picture on your screen thingy. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
My Apple is appling, not appling. I just don't understand what's happening. But anyway,
you could have clicked on you could have took the link and put it in your phone on Safari. It probably would have worked.
It was nothing was working. Like I did it twice.
Okay.
But nevertheless,
so you want to talk about this part that we just talked about?
Yes, okay. yes. Nevertheless, that's so shady. Regardless if it's 10 years ago or not 10 years ago, it's just, did you steal you know if you stole the money or not. So why would you sit up there and try to defend something that you know you did?
Mm-hmm.
It makes no sense. Mm-hmm. It really makes no sense.
And then this girl, did you see all the evidence that she has brought? And you continuously lying about it. Like, that's what's annoying me about it. Like, girl, give her money. Say something. I asked my mom, like, me and my mom are like best friends, right? And I trust what my mom says. Like, her opinion is the world to me. Like, I can ask you, I can ask another friend of mine. But at the end of the day, before I act on it, I'm gonna call my mama. Because nobody's word. Nobody words mean nothing to me other than my mom's. Other than the Lord, my mama, it's nobody else's word. That's just how I am. And I asked my mom, because I know my mom was gonna tell me the real. I say, Mom, if you was in this situation and this was one of your siblings and this happened, I say, honestly, what would you do? She said, I really don't know. She said, but I can tell you how I personally feel about it. She said, I would have sent them a letter from my lawyer and said, you guys have this amount of time to give me my money back, or I'm going to take legal actions. And I would have took legal actions against Rocky, since it was his check, his account. That's what she said she would have did. She said, I'm sorry, that's just what happened. Now it's even more devastating, Lisa, because it's more, it was a couple of $30. It was a couple of checks. So how much money did they really spend? How much money did they really steal? Lisa, are you there? Lisa, are you there? Miss Lisa is done disappeared again, y'all. Y'all, so now it's more than $30,000. So this has gotten really nasty in the streets between sisters. And I don't like it because the Bible tells you that you do not want to take your sisters or brothers to court. You don't want to do that. You don't want to have things like this going on. So this just this is just a prime example on how busy the spirit is and how he lurks around and finds places to leech on and land and hang out. The devil is real. Y'all don't know the devil is real. Y'all better ask somebody. Y'all better go look at the news. Better yet, just go to Facebook. Instagram don't give you the dirt. Because see, on Instagram, we be on low-key stuff. We be having fun on Instagram and TikTok, even though they're trying to allegedly take it away from us. We have fun over there. But if you want the dirt, go to Facebook. Facebook got everybody's business. And the devil lives in the Facebook. That's why Miss Monica really don't fool around in Facebook like she should. You know, I will start going over there because of my brand. But personally, I don't even post no more on Facebook. It is the pure D devil. And these people are out here slandering each other's name across the world. Okay? This show opened up that Pandora's box and now it is out of control. I'm definitely going to keep that family in my prayers because I would hate for anything like that to happen with me and my siblings. It's only 3 of us. I would hate for anything like that to happen. Like if a check come to y'all house, y'all bring me my money. Okay. Right? Because if it won't come to my house, if something come here, I'm gonna take the money. Then I'm gonna be like, brother, you need to go break your sister out. Somebody, you did use my address. I'm gonna say you used my address. So you use my address, you can go and break me off a piece. Tell my little sister the same thing. You use my address, you can go and give me a little piece of that change. Because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the same thing. If I have something come, I'm gonna be like, oh, you know what? Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me go on and cash this real quick, and I'm gonna break you off something. That's what you're supposed to do. You don't go and change. Like that was some sneak. That's criminal. That's criminal act. That's I don't think it's fair charges. Yeah, because that's somebody mail. That's somebody check. Yeah, that's federal. Like you ought to be ashamed and then you want to sing for the Lord. Now that part, I'm trying to wrap my hands around that. Get your soul right first. And the only way you're going to do that is make it right with your sister. And you know what? Okay. I'm through talking about SWV and Escape. I was laughing at Miss Lisa because this is her first part, her favorite part is the Basketball Wives and Miss Jackie. She loves Miss Jackie. So we're gonna get into talking about Basketball Wives. We're gonna leave SWV alone. I don't think I have anything else to say about them today. We'll wait for next week and see what else unfolds. Okay, enough is already enough. Really, the show just needs to turn off at this point. You know, and I think that I saw somewhere and I find out that Candy and Todd is about to sue Rocky for that mess that he was talking about with Tasha K. Well, we already know that. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that right there. She ain't. Yeah. Okay, so that's not a good look. That's that. Yeah, nah, wrong blog, wrong time. No, I don't think so. You shouldn't did that. No. Okay, so what we talking about? Basketball Wives. Now everybody know they love Miss Jackie. I love Miss Jackie. Now what Miss Jackie got going on this week? Well, let's see. I got a clip of Miss Jackie for this week. Let's watch it. Roll the tape.
I'm going to just start. You my girl, and I want to apologize for that whole fashion thing. Was I upset about what you said with the real estate thing? Yes, but now that I look back and after talking with you and realizing it's petty, and maybe I took it personal and shouldn't have because you are my girl, and one thing about me and you is we keep 100. So maybe in your mind you was like, well, let me say this to help her, but I took it as it was a dig and it hurt.
I didn't feel like I said anything wrong. The whole point of learning is like people help
constructive
you.
criticism. So
So you was calling me names?
It was in a
No.
It was
No,
in
no,
a
no.
jokey way.
You called me a donkey? That's a joke?
Mm-mm. I was just mad because I felt like during those last few days, everyone was attacking me.
But let me tell you this. When you're mad, I don't care who you're mad at. Don't call me names. Because I don't call you names.
I know you don't. I swear to God, I'm going to work on myself. I'm a work in progress. I'm going to stop doing the things that y'all feel I'm doing. I hear you.
I'm not perfect. I understand we're all...
And we are, Jennifer, Jackie, we are all a work in progress. And Miss Jackie apologized, and I definitely understand Jennifer by saying, don't just be calling me no names. Like, okay, if you want to throw some shade, but names like donkey and giraffe, like, let's not do that. Like, that's really ugly, Miss Jackie. You know, I'm your girl. I rock with you because I understand what you're going through. Yeah, we both going through that big M. I get it. But don't do that. So don't call her names. And I mean, you're gonna throw your shade, but we know you got to be a villain. You know somebody has to be your victim. We know that. But don't call her names. And Jennifer's voice is just so adorable to me. It's between like not little girlies, but that's just her voice, and she's super beautiful. I had a chance of running into her in the airport when I was late for a flight I was late for an international flight at that. And I was running through the airport like a crazy person. And we bumped into each other. And I was like, oh, that's when I was a big, when Basketball Wives just had started. And she was so nice. And Facebook or something had we did shout out or whatever. But it was super cute. But don't call her names. Okay. So I'm glad that they had that. I'm glad. Did you all see how Jennifer did not open the door? She was just like, girl, bye, I'm not opening that door. Who let Jackie in? The producers? Because I know Jennifer ain't just sitting in the house with her door like, did y'all peep that? She was like, I'm not getting up. Well, who let her in? The producers. Okay, we're just going to say the producers let her in. So that was nice that happened. All right, that was nice that that Jackie went over there and apologized and they made amends. Now, my favorite part of this show, this episode, was with Brooke and her husband. So I got a clip on that. Let's watch that.
I feel like, I told you that I definitely want a divorce.
I'm trying to give you some space, but to get divorced, I don't agree with that. I don't think we should. When you left and I knew how serious it was, then it got real to me, like I messed up, so I'm open to all the ideas of whatever will get us back.
Like?
Dating and taking it slow and counseling. I believe that if we take the right steps now, we could get back to a great place. I'm 100% sure of that.
I really need to be reassured that you are really prepared to be my husband and dedicate yourself and respect our vows.
I hear you. I think that when you see what I'm prepared to do, when you see what I'm doing, it's a lot. But I'm willing to do it because we definitely love each other. So I know it ain't gonna happen today or in the day. I'm just saying, taking gradual steps towards that,
I hear what you're saying. Of course, I still love my husband, but now I'm realizing that it takes so much more than just love to hold a...
All right. Now, this was one of my favorite episodes. This was my favorite scene on this particular episode. For one particular reason is that I have to give him kudos for even allowing them to film that part of him being vulnerable with his wife. Something we rarely see, we won't see. Okay. The man is trying to get his wife back. He messed up. She don't trust him. I definitely understand. Have been there. Definitely understand. But on another note, we are quick to say, girl, don't take him big hand. Oh, good. We can't say that. That's totally up to that lady. Because I'm going to tell you this, Miss Brooke. Miss Monica gonna tell you, it is shit out here in this dirt. Just a pool of shit in this dating pool. So, girl, make him suffer, but you might want to consider keeping him because they ain't out here. Not one thing out here. Girl, this is the worst it's ever been in entire life. And baby, make him suffer. Pray about it. I'm just gonna say pray about it. I ain't gonna say keep him. I ain't gonna say take him back because we don't know your heart. And pain is pain, and everybody's enough, and everybody's enough now. So, but for him to allow himself to be vulnerable on national TV and to come there and say, "Hey, I'm gonna do whatever it takes." Let's just see what he gonna do. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna do a Kobe? Because you know what Kobe did. What I mean, like what you got? What you bringing? What you bringing? You gonna build me some tables? You gonna build me some houses? What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's get the question. Don't sit here and roll it off your lips because people be always talking about, well, I want you to say it. No, a pair of lips can say anything. I learned that in church a long time ago as a teenager. My old pastor, Pastor Brown, was a wonderful man. God bless him. He died. He was on the life of a sickness, illness, and young, handsome guy. And he said something in church one Sunday, and it stuck with me all my years. He said, people is so quick to say, I love you. He said, that's just coming off the lips. It's just rolling. But what are your actions showing? So you're saying that, hey, I messed up. I want you back. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Don't tell me what you're going to do because the pair of lips can say, I don't care what you say, but show me. That's why I be trying to tell these young ladies, old ladies, all ladies. If a man wants you, he going to show you. If you just listen about what he told you, then you cool. Because he could say anything. He was probably listening to you on singing in the bathroom, singing a Mary J. Blige song. And by the time you came out, he done got the words and he done put it in his head. I'm going to tell her that since that's what she like. And then you like, oh, you calling everybody. Mama, he said he liked me. He said he loved me. He said I'm the best thing ever. He only said it because he heard you listening to the song and he know you like that. So he just figured you just wanted to hear it, so he gonna say it. But did he show you? What did he show you today? What did they show you? What is he showing Brooke? He came on TV and apologized. He did show her that. Most men wouldn't have done that. So that's one thing we can say that he's doing. He's vulnerable and he's showing it to the world. What else is he gonna show Brooke? Because you messed up, dude. Like you was fully cheating. And then I want to know, Brooke, send Miss Monica a DM because I want to know at girl underscore what's underscore DA underscore T underscore. Was this a full-fledged relationship that he was having? Because that changes a lot. Did he cheat on you with her one time or was they having an affair? An affair means that this is something that is going on and on and on. Because that changes a lot. Because how did he just break that off if that was the case? Because if you're having an affair, that means that you are having a relationship with someone else and you may need to be on what's that, Brother Husband? That new show, that crazy show. I watched it last night. I'm going to go watch some more, watch it. I think it's on one episode. That's a hot mess. But that show, like, I'm trying to figure out, was this a full-fledged relationship? Or was it a 1-2 night quitter? Because that changes a lot, right? That just definitely changes a lot, okay? So I definitely want to know that. And then also, let's just talk a little bit about the show because Miss Monica gonna call it a early night because I am doing other things and I have something early to do in the morning. I'm super excited about it and I'll tell you guys about it later. But Miss Monica move in silence. So we're gonna talk about one thing. Duffy and Brandy had a discussion about not Duffy and Brandy. Duffy and British had a discussion about Brandy, and Duffy said, I don't owe Brandy any type of loyalty. I don't have to take what she got going on. If I'm friends with this person, and that's okay. Nobody, y'all need to stop. And so British ran and told the people, which we knew she was. And so now that's going to get back to Brandy. So now I just want to wait and see how this is going to unfold. But it's just a whole bunch of mess for no reason at all. The girl can choose to be friends with whoever she wants to be friends with. And Brandy can learn how to talk to another grown woman. And you guys need to stop her from doing that. Because she did it to Malaysia, now she's doing it to Duffy. And Duffy's not a child. Duffy is a grown woman with children and a man and a whole career, a whole life. She's not a little girl. And she does not owe anyone any loyalty but her kids. She don't even owe that man a loyalty because they're not even married. Her kids and God is that's it. Other than that, shit, y'all be too hung up on this friend stuff. You loyal to me, you're not. No, because at the end of the day, something going down. Miss Monica gonna look out for her. Now I got my friends back, but at the same sense, I've been left up plenty of times. I've been left a lot. Where was the loyalty? That taught me a lesson. Take care of self. Take care of self. You guys pay attention. What did they tell you on the airplane? What about the thing on your face? They tell you. They say, bring it, put it on your face first, then help your neighbor or your kids. That's what the people say on the plane. Okay? Because you might can save a life. So you got to take care of yourself first. Then you go worry about them other people. Because if you don't take care of yourself first, then everybody gone. So don't be out here getting mad talking because that girl say her loyalty lie. She may be in a better situation by being loyal to Malaysia than she is with Brandy. Just because they've been friends for years don't mean nothing. I can tell you it's actions. It's the actions. It's not what a person says. Just because Brandy say, oh, we've been friends since we was 12. What if her actions showing? Her actions are showing that she really ain't cutting for you. She really wants you to be her flunky. And Malaysia is really probably just being a good girlfriend to her. We can't see that off the camera because Malaysia is gone. So come on, let's just be for real. All right? Let's be and British, you just need to mind your business and just worry about what you got going on. That's just that's all I need to say on that. Worry about your house. Worry about your house. Just because that girl told you that don't mean you had to go and tell nobody. Oh, well, my loyalty is with Brandy. Is Brandy's loyalty with you? Let's answer that question. I'm just saying, Miss Monica, just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just here for entertainment purposes. Y'all remember that. This is just my opinion. That's all it is. I'm just talking. We just have a conversation. That's all we doing. We're talking about it. Right? So I thank you guys for tuning in with me. We're going closer to the first time, hour to hour. I'm making it, right? Hour to hour is no long drawing. So let me tell you guys what I have going on for the rest of the week. All right. So tomorrow is Friday. I'm taking off. You can just find me on Instagram. I might do some stoppage. Y'all like my stoppage? Let me know if you like my stoppage. Make sure you come on to my Instagrams on Ready to Love _ Miss Monica. Come over there, check out with me. We are countdown to Ready to Love, and then the other one's gonna come up soon. It's gonna be in Dallas. So I'm in Houston, so hopefully I can get to drive out there and do some premiere shows and bring those back to you guys. I'm super excited about that. Also follow me on TikTok. I'm doing good over there, and I'm on Twitter. Okay, so now we're gonna get ready for Huntsville. So I'm going to have another co-host. You guys know her in the streets as well. So you guys wait for that promotion. So we will be doing Love and Marriage Huntsville right after the show when it starts. Also, I'm gonna do Instagram Live during the show because I like to just talk about it when the show is on. So I'll just be sitting there having my drink cocked up in my chair. I'm gonna go Instagram Live. You guys can join me and we can just talk about it while we all watching the show together. Also, put a ring on it tomorrow. And Ready to Love tomorrow. I'm gonna be on Instagram Live watching the show. So we'll do Instagram Live. We'll watch the show. It's gonna give us an hour. I'll go get me a drink, refresh my cup. Then we'll put a ring on it, and I'll sit there and watch the show. You guys can come hang out with me. I will be on Ready to Love with Miss Monica for those Instagrams, okay? For those lives. Then also on Saturday, I will have a special interview with one of the gentlemen from Queen's Court. Okay, Tyrone's going to come in. He's going to interview and tell us about his experience on the show. So we'll just sit down and talk to him for about 30 minutes and see what, hey, he got to go on the show and connect with some celebrity women that's finding love. We're going to see how that's going to pan out. And then on Sunday, I'm going to be dropping a special interview with Mr. Blake from Ready to Love. I'm going to do a private interview with him. And then I'm going to drop the interview on Sunday. But you'll get to see it live when I do the Ready to Love special with some of the cast members. They are coming out to hang out with me. Well, let's talk about it. And we're going to talk about the show. And we're just going to have a blast on Sunday. So that's what we're doing the rest of the week. All right. So make sure you guys are following me here. All right. So Miss Monica wants to go 2K on the YouTube. Help her out. Miss Monica wants to go 2K on Girl What's the Tea on Instagram. Help a girl out. Miss Monica wants to go 1K on Ready to Love Miss Monica on Instagram. Help a girl out. Miss Monica want to do any and everything on Twitter because she's just dying and she don't know what she's doing. So go over there and subscribe to Miss Monica. Help her get to at least 100. Come on, help me out. And then on TikTok, the views are wonderful. Get Miss Monica to 3K views. And also follow me on TikTok. I don't know what happens on TikTok. I don't know if TikTok going away. I don't know if it's staying. I don't know what's going on. But whatever. Follow me. And when I blast out my Facebook pages, okay, I will let you guys know so you guys can go over there and follow me. And I think we should start a Facebook group for Let's Talk About It. All right. And also make sure that you are waiting for Miss Monica's podcast. Don't tell nobody. But just sitting pretty. That's the secret. But that's what we're doing. We are launching that. Miss Monica got a spraying her own store coming out. Launching there. So y'all pray for me because guess what? Miss Monica making some moves. She winning. She trying to win in 2023. She doing whatever she feels like she wants to do. Life has drug her. Life has took her through the tornado and brought her back again, and she's still standing. And she just want to do whatever she want to do, and she is enjoying it. My family is good. My kids is good. The life is good. All right. So let's just lift it up. Blessings is blessings. Winning is winning. All right. And that's what it is. So, hey, I've enjoyed you guys. Come back and see me. Share. Like. Turn on your notifications so you can keep up with what's going on this weekend, okay? We're going to be on Instagram and we're going to be on Facebook. We're going to be YouTube and Facebook. We're going to be back and forth. Twitter, also, you can catch my lives on Twitter as well. Everywhere. Follow me. I'll see you guys later. We'll catch Miss Lisa on Sunday. We got to get her all together because she had some troubles today. We missed her, though. We missed you, Lisa. All righty. So signing off, and I will see you guys in a couple